Hi everyone, welcome back to GreyBeard Media. This is that video I was going to drop last week. The weather was crap, so the future of the SKD stand, the latest talks about maybe possibly a future expansion. Yes, we both know the Liverpool Football Club owners have come out a month or so ago saying they're taking this stadium as far as they're willing to go with it. And now this is the second time Liverpool Football Clubs have been holding talks with LCC, and they've done that twice after the owners have come out and said they can do no more with the stadium. So why are they still doing it? We're going to delve into the past because to understand the past, we'll move on to the future. New plans, new location, possible houses to be built on. Can the expansion of the SKD stand really happen? Maybe not under these owners, but even if the club gets sold, Liverpool is still planning away secretly. We're not supposed to know about it. So we're going to get the drone up after the intro, and we're going to head over to Utting Avenue, the car park area, just over Priory Road first, because we need to delve into that past before we move on to the new location, and why I think the new location is a lot better. Because I think that car park is still needed for match days, because we are lacking car parking space. The expansion of the SKD stand, badly needed. This outdated stand. Without further ado, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We're going to run the intro. Let's get the drone up. There's a lot to talk about. And welcome back everyone. We are airborne at Anfield, and our interest is in the SKD stand. Another expansion video. More plans of talks between Liverpool Football Club and LCC over that very picture in front of you. I know the residents of Skerries don't like me talking about this. I'm not the one in talks with Liverpool City Council. Liverpool Football Club are trying to do right by the community. As they said in that statement I gave you 8 or 9 months ago, and I'll go back to that when we go back to Utting Avenue. A car park emptiness over there. The first plans that were drawn up, nothing materialised. But for us to understand that, we'll go back there before we can move on to the new drawn up plans. Will anything ever happen there also? Deja vu. Deja vu. We've been here before, haven't we? With the future of the SKD stand and Skerries Road. Well, the road will probably be needed too for a full-on expansion of the SKD stand. I've still got that statement in my pocket, and I will draw up the key points, the compensation packages, whether that is still in effect for the new plans, or a new area that's even closer than Utting Avenue car park. But we'll get up to that in a sec. We all want this stadium. We all want this. The SKD stand and the COP to kind of like be modernised. Maybe not as big as these two, but can they be expanded to some certain way possible? Remember, also, you'll need a certain area for the amount of fans to walk round as well. So LCC, LFC, what have they been talking about? It's time first to go to Yachting Avenue car park over Priory Road. I'm not going to fly over the crowds there because, as you can see, so I'll fly this way. It's time to compare the previous plans to the new ones and why I think the new ones are a lot better. Even though this is a great area, could have been built on for houses all the way around the edges, little backyards as well. It would have been brilliant. I think Liverpool Football Club need its car parking space because we are limited there. Join me down there all. Yeah, we've landed. I'm just in that car park over Priory Road. And we'll just quickly go over the original plan. 8 or 9 months ago. The details I received from my contacts, government official, councillor, whatever you want to call him, and he was absolutely sound in giving me this information. Now the plan was to build houses right along the bottom there, next to Utting Avenue there as well, all the way along and across the top there, and offer these houses to the residents of Skerries Road. So they went into the details as well, with plans being drawn up. They'll get a brand new spanking new house like I told you back then, but also compensation packages of £50,000. I think that was a good deal, but yeah, there was other things to consider as well, and that's where I'll go back to the statement. I'll just pull it out now. It's basically numbers 6, 7 and 8 on the statement. If 90% agree to move, then the CPOs would be carried out on the final 10%. If less than 90%, the club would revert to continue buying houses when they become available. And the wind is playing up here. Then number 8, the club will not CPO any homes if they did like they did for the main stand. The relationship between LFC and the residents must be a priority, and that's the part that means the most, I think. Yeah, compensation packages is like a sweetener. At the end of the day, the residents of Skerries Road have lived in those houses, some of them all their life, and we do know about the company in the Isle of Wight buying these houses, so we know what Liverpool Football Club mean by buying out these houses. We know how they're doing it. It's not no secret anymore. When this story broke 8 or 9 months ago, I jumped on it. I did, because yeah, I think houses would look great around here, but this car park is needed. Car park, Stanley Park car park is not big enough for the stadium, so this car park is needed. So in a way, this latest talks have happened fairly recently, I'd say, not recently, fairly recently. And I came to light when I did that roads video. I knew about the roadworks on Oakfield Road, Walton Breck and the other 3 roads. They're supposed to be due to start soon. Priority being the island and the junction of Oakfield Road and Walton Breck Road. That was priority. Do we still have a starting date? No, we don't. So now we're going to move on to the plans that Liverpool Football Club have been talking to LCC about, a new location for houses. We're going to head there now. This, I think, is a better location. This car park can remain for match days. What Liverpool still need badly, the new area also is an area badly needs updating. Badly. See me over there all. I'm just walking down Wilver Road because this was also mentioned 8 or 9 months ago. Yeah, there's plenty of space on that car park for residents of Skerries. But even Wilver was planned for too. Now, I'm not sure if they were involved in these recent plans for new location, but Anfield Square was mentioned as a possible location for building on and offering those homes to the residents of Wilver. Now, nothing ever materialised of that, so we never heard any more of any meetings, any phone calls until very recently of the new destination, which we are getting very, very close to now. You can basically see it. Those derelict homes, those derelict houses of Oakfield Road. Don't look very appealing, do they? That would be the last place I'd want to move to. Interesting, hey? Liverpool Football Club are interested. Let's dig deeper. Now, little did I know when I did that roads video, certain locals already knew about this. I'm not going to name any. And my good friend let me know about it. These houses are already talked about. But I needed concrete information, whether to make the video or not. So I waited till I got in contact with my contact from the council, the government official. So yeah, there's a lot of interest in Oakfield Road's derelict houses. Let's delve even deeper. So what do we know? We know now Liverpool Football Club have held talks with LCC over these houses, all of them, not just those houses. This little park as well. There used to be a five-a-side football pitch back in the day. There's no point buying the houses without buying this park. Liverpool Football Club's plan with LCC was to demolish these houses, all of them. Build brand new spanking homes all the way around this park as well. Then offer the residents of Skerries the houses on this area. This area will look absolutely boss, reformed, stunning, to match what's just over the road. Beautiful homes. Beautiful homes. These can be beautiful homes once again. We're killing two birds with one stone. An area of Anfield that is an eyesore to the world can be brought back to life with new houses all the way around this area, giving it life again. Is the compensation package still on the table? I don't know. The government officials said everything we have been hearing is true. There has been talks held, but it's very hush hush. We're not supposed to know. I am trying to find out some more. I'll bring it to you. But for a better bird's eye view of a possible location for the residents of Skerries, come on, you wouldn't fit any more than Skerries here. It's big enough for that row, I think. We would still need, I believe, Anfield Square also, and like I said earlier, LCC have full control now of that area, with close connections of course with the Liverpool Football Club. Without further ado, let's get the drone up. We need to have a look at this area from above, the proper size of it. Can it happen? Can we bring this area Anfield back to normality, back to life, with a bright future? Welcome back everyone, we are airborne again, overlooking Anfield and the SKD stand and possible new destination. Demolishing this row of houses. Now we all know that Home Baked CLT, was it, is linked to them as well, and they're also looking for a new future of these houses. Obviously Home Baked won't be affected, not in that location there, for an expansion to happen. So that would be fine. You could demolish these houses, build new ones, and as I climb, you'll see how big this little park is. That is plenty big enough for building houses all the way around the edge of it. You've got road access to each side, all the way around. And as you scroll up, you'll see Wilver there, Skerries there. It is going to be actually touch and go. When you see Skerries there and the amount of houses, would all that really fit here? Looking at it like that, I'm not convinced, you know. But it's like yeah. I really am not convinced, because they're going to need back gardens as well, you know. You got a little bit of land there too, I guess, but well, like I said, Liverpool Football Club are interested in this area, so if they do build houses on and offer them to Skerries residents, I don't think always 2 whole rows are going to fit there, you know. And would that even be big enough to have a little expansion of the SKD stand? A lot of you say Wilver would have to go as well. I don't think Anfield Square and this area here is big enough. That's just my opinion. What do you think in the comment section? I do like the location more than the car park over there, because the Liverpool Football Club need that car park. The Stanley Park car park is not big enough for the stadium this size. But we all know that the owners have said no more expansions under them. But why are Liverpool Football Club still talking the talk? Coming up with new ideas, new plans, and it has been confirmed. It's opened up a whole new debate, a whole new topic. Is that really big enough for Wilver? Not Wilver, Skerries. I do not believe so. When I look at it like that. How many homes have now been snapped up by the company in the Isle of Wight? I mean, none of us have a number, exact number. I'll leave it over to you now. We all know the stand of the SKD stand. It really does need to be bigger now. And we can't stop there if it ever does go ahead. We're looking at years down the line. I know that. It's a beautiful ground. Some of you say we should have moved. I'm glad we stayed. This is Anfield. This is our home. This is our history. And there is a lot of obstacles around still. But it's not impossible. I think it can be done. Liverpool Football Club need to work with the community, and they are doing. I don't want anyone from down there being upset with me. This is just a topic video. You know, I think every single resident matters behind the SKD stand. I've already said that in a lot of my videos, and I just hope it all gets done in the right way. Yeah, it might be appealing to some residents of having a brand new spanking new house in a lovely area, and this area would be lovely. The demolition of those homes is an eyesore. Building beautiful new ones on this, in its place, and on this park would be a step forward for the regeneration of Anfield in the local area. Swapping an eyesore for some beautiful houses, changing the park, even though it used to be for the kids, football. It's a shame we're losing football pitches around Anfield. It's sad, but it's not used anymore, unfortunately. Secret planning, still happening by the looks of it. Where do we go from here? If I can find out any more, guys, I'll let you know. It's time to land the drone. What's your thoughts? Is this little park big enough? So there we have it all. That is a massive topic of debate. Liverpool Football Club's latest idea to have that demolished. Build brand new houses on the park also behind, and then offer them to the residents of Skerries. Is there enough space for both rows of houses? That's debatable, very much so. I'm not convinced. Definitely one row would fit there. But can you do a full SKD expansion? It's losing this row here. I don't believe so. A lot of you will say Wilver would have to go too. But it's about doing it in the right way, working with the community, offer them a good deal, good compensation packages, and make sure the bloody house is beautiful. You're offering them brand new spanking one, make sure it's a bloody good one. Because at the end of the day, we're walking down Skerries Road. These are people's homes and have been for years and years and years. Every single one matters. Every single family on this street matters. This is their home. So over to Liverpool Football Club to do the right thing now. Work with everyone. This has been GreyBeard Media. The future expansion of the SKD stand. We all want it to happen. The owner said no more. But why are plans, why are talks still going on behind closed doors? Can LFC answer that, please? Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you for the next one. Bye for now.